Fix me on here. Shit. Media.
That's coming.
Huh?
I can't see you, but I know I can see me.
You can't see me?
There it goes.
Wait a minute. Can you hear me?
No, I can hear you. I got both up at the same time.
Okay. So you got it up.
Look at myself. Look at the screen on the live.
Yeah. How'd you do that? So I'm trying to get to that.
I just pulled it up on the YouTube on my laptop.
Oh, it's live on YouTube right now?
Yes.
All right, cool. Okay. I see. All right. I'm sitting there. I'm like, damn, I don't know if it's working. Bet. All right, cool. Well, we just gonna leave it how it is. Fuck it. All right. Welcome to the Snooze Alert Podcast. This is the sports segment. We are the best sports podcast in the world. Snooze Alert. Yeah. we got AJ73 and I am King Savvy. We are here and we're gonna provide some great solid takes for the sports world and what's been going on lately. We're gonna have different things to talk about outside of the NFL today. And because college football is a big deal too. One of the biggest deals. Everybody wants to watch college football. Go ahead, AJ, take it.
Hey, so I look. As y'all saw from the last show, man, we be talking that good stuff. So this time, instead of Savvy over there taking over the questions, I came with the questions because I got a little tweet. Just a little tweet. So our first question of the day. This one's really just a little quick one. It says, what are the Browns gonna do? Because that man Dylan Gabriel. What you thinking, dog? What you thinking?
I think he looked all right. He looked solid. However, he didn't look as comfortable as Shador. That's how I feel. I think when it came to being out there, he had a little bit more visible nerves.
Okay.
I think Shador showed up like he was ready for the moment, and I think Dylan showed up like I have to prove that I'm ready too, rather than I'm here to ball. He talks well, but when I'm watching him, I ain't gonna lie. He looked like what's old? That's it, Brucey. He looked like Brucey from The Longest Yard, bro.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna dog him out because he was making solid throws. But he had a couple questionable decisions. One of them led to the pick six. Why'd he throw that? No one wants to know. We just want not to do it no more, Dylan. Clearly I'm a Shador. I'm leaning towards Shador. So, but I'm not going to knock Dylan because he looked solid.
Okay.
He has a lot to work on.
Yeah, it was. He did look solid. You're right. He was a little nervous out there. Even though the weird part is he's the one that took the first team. He's been taking a couple first team reps here and there. So it's like, what is you nervous about? They trust you.
He was coming off an injury.
Man, this the NFL. You ain't got time for all that. There ain't no such thing as coming off an injury and not being ready to go. That's just the way it worked. So, but man, I don't know. And I was watching that because I had to watch that.
Yeah.
Go Birds,
Yeah, whatever, man.
With that big six that Dylan threw that, we don't know why he threw that. Yeah. Even as Kubo was like, I don't know why he threw that. I could have sworn he saw me.
Yeah, I didn't walk to the end zone for real. That looked like front yard play.
Oh, let me correct some Makuba, not Makuba.
Cuba. All right. Well, let me see. Because one thing I did do, I'm wearing this shirt. One thing I did not do is see who we playing in week one.
Oh,
It's
oh,
nobody. It's
oh.
nobody.
Y'all got some scrubs.
Yeah, we playing nobody, man.
Yeah. But okay, so we rehashed a little bit, give y'all a little recap on the NFL preseason, but we're not here for that. That's not why we came here tonight. We're
Nope.
not worried about that. We're gonna pivot to another professional league that gets a lot less of the spotlight. The IFL, Indoor Football League.
Where
We got the
he's played.
Yeah, I played for the Green Bay Blizzard, who are in this championship coming up this weekend.
Yes, indeed.
So they in the ship versus the Vegas Nighthawks. So, Kurt, tell me what you had to do a little research. What you find out about your research?
I know you just ain't use my government on here.
Shut
I know
up,
you
kid.
just ain't use my government on.
Hey, I gotta use your government from time to time because we blood.
Hey man. Look, you said who do I got?
Yeah.
I'm a little biased. I gotta be biased, but I did my research, and ultimately both these teams have very high powered offenses. You know what I'm saying? They scoring a lot. This is the 1 and 2 offensive team in the IFL. So I think it's gonna come down to defense. Whichever defense can make that big play, whether it's a turnover, just a halt to a promising drive. It's gonna come down to momentum, which also means special teams plays a factor.
A huge factor. And so, man, I don't know. I'm excited to see what's going on. It's actually going to be on CBS, so we actually going to be able to watch that.
It's going to be on CBS? All right. And it's on the 23rd.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
what day is that?
23rd? Saturday. Yeah. So, Green Bay, man, the setup they had, the way this season went, they was balling out. Like you said, it's the highest scoring offense in the league.
Yeah.
And that the offense OC, and I know he's like, I've had the conversations with him up close and personal. Bruh's offense is like that. Yeah. And to see my boy Max Mailer, quarterback for the Blizzard, going bananas the way he has.
Yeah.
I'm a little hurt that this couldn't be a rematch. I'm looking for my boy Jerome with Vegas because that's a duel right there. Because when I was with Green Bay, Jerome was QB1, Max was QB2.
So that would have been tough.
That would have been a tough matchup. Yeah. QB1 versus QB2.
So what happened? Why isn't it that?
I think it could be injury. I really didn't heard much from him. He just kind of dropped off a little. I believe it's a little bit of an injury. So
okay.
And the other dude's balling. So you gotta go with the high hand.
I go with the high hand. So you leaning towards the Blizzard?
Me, I think Vegas. Look, Vegas has been sketchy to me. I don't think there's a chance Vegas wasn't even going to be there. San Diego was.
See, but those are teams you got to watch out for. The ones that have that rough week before the championship, those are the ones that you got to be like, you know what I'm saying? You got to show up on your game because they got something to prove that next outing. And it's a big opportunity. Like, this is a lot of these dudes might not reach this point again. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we keep it, so they're gonna try to really ball out.
True, because with Vegas, so if we take a look at that matchup, right, the way that happened with the Vegas Nighthawks versus the San Diego Strike Force.
Yeah.
That game finished 74-68 OT.
Man, they be having some high scoring games. Them is basketball numbers, bro.
Well, when the field's only half the size, you better put up some points.
That's true. That's true. It's basically like front yard, bro. It's basically like that front yard.
But, homie, man, San Diego put up a show. Like, and then, but what more can you do? That final play call was up for debate on a 2-point just to get it to OT, man. Like, it's just there was a lot of controversy with the end of that game, and that's why I'm like, I don't know if I can trust them to just ball out. Whereas with Green Bay, the score was similar, but they ended that.
Yeah.
They handled business. They had my boy Max went 16 or 20 for 185 yards and 5 tubs.
Really solid outing. Oh man. Yeah, that's really good.
Come on now.
With them being the number one scoring offense or number one offense in the IFL this past season, was Mac, that's the quarterback name?
Max.
Was he the best quarterback in the IFL this season?
I mean, I would say so.
Should I look up these stats? I should look up.
He was a first team all IFL.
All right, let's see. So, do they do MVPs over there?
Mm-hmm. First team all IFL, second team all IFL. So let me take a look here. I'm not rushing. So Max, he had for this season 62% completion rate, 2,850 yards, and 65 total passing touchdowns.
Okay. Hold on. Why is it only showing me? Oh, it's rushing. I want to see passing. Who's at the top for passing?
That would be James Cahoon from the Iowa Barnstormers.
That he's only up there due to touchdowns, though. In terms of yards, Max Smiler. He had 38 yards less than him. I don't even know why he had the top though. Max had 65 touchdowns this season. He had 28, 50, 62% passing or completion rate. He only threw 9 picks and 65 touchdowns. So he had a fucking he averaged 158 per game. Yeah, no, I think he might have been the best QB. He didn't have the most yards, but his efficiency and looking at the touchdowns, I think Max might have been the best quarterback in the league this season. So shout out to Max Mailer.
He did. Look, and his offensive coordinator was named the IFL Assistant Coach of the Year.
Yeah. Okay. So, hey, shout out to them boys out there in Green Bay. Also, I want to go ahead and say, thank you for giving my boy the opportunity while he was out there. You know what I'm saying? I was calling, keeping up with him. He was out there eating a lot of cheese.
And trying not to drink beer.
Yeah. Shout out to Green Bay, man. I'm rooting for him just off of that. You know what I mean?
I'm telling you, gotta root for him, man.
Yeah. But we might need to watch that together. Maybe we can straighten it. One do.
I don't know. Look, I'm not just a sports guy.
No, I know.
My Saturday night, I got D&D. So as much as we love sports, me and the fam, bruh, I'm a nerd. I watch anime. I play D&D. I got a campaign I gotta go to.
Speaking of anime, I feel like I should share this with you. I have started watching Naruto. Yeah, he finally spazzed out. It was episode 16. Yeah, he finally spazzed out.
It's a wrap.
Yeah. Hold on. Are you watching the live on YouTube?
Yeah.
Turn it down because I hear myself.
Nah, that's my volume, dog.
Oh, I thought it was echoing.
Nah, that's my volume.
All right, cool. Yeah, we good. Yeah, I've been watching Naruto.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm trying. And I tried to watch it with the.
I love to talk about anime, But
No, I
I
know.
got some more questions.
Real quick. I got you. I tried to watch it with the English. It just wasn't hitting for me. I gotta watch it with the subtitles, bro.
You
Yeah,
have to.
you have to, bro, because it was really booty with the English.
Shippuden's good with the English dub, but the original
Yeah.
is not like that. No, it's not.
All right, man. Let's get back to it, man. Let's get
But all
back to it.
right, so my next question, all right? Who comes out on top in these week one college matchups? So I got a couple of matchups for you. All right, so first one, Ohio State, Texas.
Okay, this is clearly a big game. On every scale, this is a big game. And most people are going to say Ohio State. I got to say Texas. I got to say Texas.
You gotta
I,
go. You gotta
yeah,
go with the hooker.
I feel like it's going to be a good game. And I think it's going to be a whole lot of unexpected playmaking happening over there by them boys in orange. I don't know. I don't know. What you got?
This game is gonna come down to the difference between the two fresh starting quarterbacks. That's what I think is going. You got Julian saying and Arch Manning.
And that's why I'm going for Texas. I'm going for the Manning.
Me, I'm picking Texas too. Texas is where it's at.
I was hoping you went Ohio State. I was ready to bet.
Nah, I'm going Texas, man. I'm going Texas. You can't count them out. I feel like Sark needs to get his revenge for losing in that semifinal. Ohio State came out and played them well. They had a chance, plenty of chances to win that game, but they just gave it up.
Yeah.
So now I feel like he got a little bit out coached toward the end of that game.
Yeah.
So now it's his chance to redeem himself and coach better. I don't know if the rosters are better, but
Yeah,
we'll have
I,
to
that's
find
the
out.
thing. I don't know, man, because Ohio State, they they bringing it. You feel me? Like we know they bringing it. I'm rooting for Texas off the strength that I want Archie, or I want Arch to be successful.
I do too. Just because a lot of everybody wants him to be the number one overall pick and stuff. As far as I know, Buddy's not coming out of college for a while. He got to get a lot of more football under his belt.
Way more, because last year showed that he was real, like what I'm saying, he was real all over the place. This gonna be his year to get grounded, and then the next year gonna be the one where he really like booming. That's at least how we would expect
But
it to go.
he's going to be thrown into a secondary with Caleb Downs, arguably the best safety coming out of college this year.
You said arguably the
He
best.
leading. He was a sophomore last year, All-American, all of that.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it. I ain't gonna have no like. I can't make no like predictions on scores or none of that. Uh, I just would like to see that young Manning be successful because he has a lot of weight on him, and I basically treat him how I treat uh Cayenne Anthony, you know what I'm saying? How I treat little Bronny, Bryce, that's how I'm treating them because they all it's how I treat Shador. When you come from up under that greatness, there's a lot more pressure on you to succeed than the person that has something to prove from nothing. Because
True.
you don't have the eyes on you with this like, oh, it's different when you coming in, they trying to find out who to compare you to. But when they got the people already who have been successful to compare you to, that just, what I'm saying? It just becomes a little heavy. So I want all them guys to succeed.
Yeah. I think it's going to be a good matchup. So we have to wait and see. The rosters are good. Everything's pretty good. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. And I can't. That game, I will be watching.
Yeah,
I
for sure.
will be watching
For sure.
because That burnt orange versus the Ohio State University. In
That's
the
how they be
horseshoe.
talking to you. That's exactly how they be talking. They need to bring back they need to bring that back, bro.
They have a trademark, so nobody else can say it.
Yeah. They need to bring back them intros like how they used to when we was younger watching the NFL. Yeah.
I'm
True.
from Northwestern High School.
I always think about that Jordan Peele and I always think about the Key and Peele.
The Quavion Miller.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay. Moving on from Ohio State, Texas. A matchup that's near and dear to my heart. A little bit smaller school. Delaware State.
Yeah.
Like that game that they got week 1. D-Jack, the head coach, Deshaun Jackson versus Michael Vick.
Yeah. As a former young Eagles fan, you got to watch them like light up the TV screen and really bring joy to your household. So I know this is a big game for you. Which way you leaning though? Because ultimately you have to make a choice. You're gonna pick the quarterback or you're gonna pick the receiver.
I'm gonna pick DJ because he a-hole. And as a head coach, me coaching high school football right now, you gotta be the villain. You gotta be a villain with these kids to get them to do the things to go beyond themselves and push themselves harder than they thought was possible.
Yeah. Something in my spirit is making me lean that exact way. I'm definitely saying Delaware is going to pull out the W. That's just how I'm leaning.
Okay. Well, we on the same page tonight, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's something
that
in the
don't
air.
normally happen. Either
but it's not usually a good sign.
Right, or they all gonna be wrong.
Yeah, it's not usually a good sign when we always agree. It's not, bro. I don't know. These next couple gonna tell us though. These next couple gonna tell us how this night.
Then another key matchup, week 1, Alabama versus Florida State.
I'm gonna let you answer this one first. Who you got?
Ooh-wee. Caleb DeBoer is his opportunity to start his era, truly start his era. He done brought in his recruiting class. He done changed everything around. He's not dealing with Nick Saban's guys no more.
That's what I put on him. That's exactly what I said.
And now he's got to go up against a Florida State. And see, me, I work with a Florida State fan.
Yeah.
So he chirping in my ear.
You want them to
beat Alabama. We're going to beat Alabama.
You want them to get worked. I know the feeling. I used to work with a Raiders fan. Like, bro, y'all are trash, bro. Like, this is.
He telling me all about. He know the whole roster. Telling me we got the big DBs, a great DB coach. Our offense is gonna be better this year. I looked at the stats. And I was like, bro, y'all ain't got nobody.
No, we can't say they ain't got nobody. They got people who haven't been noticed. I think both teams are relatively new on paper. So it's hard for me to pick. I ain't gonna lie, it's hard for me to say who's gonna come out with the W. Clearly,
I don't know.
You want to lean towards Alabama because it's Alabama. But
no, I'm leaning towards Alabama because they got a veteran quarterback.
But we ain't seen this Alabama. Like you said, this is Nick Saban free almost. Like, you know what I'm saying? They probably got like 1 or 2 guys that was recruited by Nick, but they probably ain't even getting playing time too much.
Exactly.
So this is a whole new experience for us as fans watching this, watching this team. And who's to say what to expect? FSU is dealing with the same type of stuff. They ain't gonna be that same 2-10 team.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be a tough matchup. I just think If Alabama wants to compete, they've been playing at the SEC national championship level.
And with Texas over there, these teams got to bring it because Texas showed that they want to play and they willing to step up and be a part of the SEC big three for real. They want to be top three. Like
The Big Two, Big
no,
Ten, and SEC.
nah, man, big three.
What you mean? Your team in the SEC?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's three of them.
Oh no. No, there ain't three. You trying to make it three, but I mean, Florida, and DJ
Hey,
Langland.
man. When the last time you picked out your hair, man? Keep talking about it. Keep talking.
Bro, I be sponging my stuff.
Yeah,
Go ahead, it's gonna go sick.
No.
I got that good hair now. I cut it off and regrew it, moisturized it. Come on now.
My boy. See, I ain't moisturized mine like that today. I ain't gonna lie, but it still got that, still got that from yesterday. We good. We good.
You got that dirty oil in
Yeah,
there.
yeah. I gotta take a shower, bro. I wanted to do this before I got in there.
But I'm gonna take Alabama.
That's what you
What
wrote.
about you?
I gotta lean with them. Just off of his Bama. I gotta lean with them. I want to say FSU, but I don't know what they bring to the table. Bama is
not really. But my next matchup that I'm looking at, right? Clemson, LSU.
another SEC squad taking on a
ACC
real op.
champions from a year ago.
Yeah,
Garrett Nessmeyer trying to make his way to be the number one overall pick. Nessmeyer.
Yeah, man, we are two in sync. Damn. We are two in sync, bro. You really reading off my notes. Go ahead, keep going. I said I expect him to have a great season to finish his collegiate career, and game one is going to be the shaper for that. Clemson isn't weak at all, and I'm not saying they don't have a great chance. However, I want Garrett to be successful.
Now, why is that?
He stepped in after a Heisman winner, after somebody who is doing good in the league so far. And last year he had it was a rocky season. It wasn't too bad, but it wasn't enough to establish who he is for real. And with this being his last season, it would be nice for him to pick it up over there and kind of revive that LSU, football team.
Okay. Okay. I don't know. He got a huge hole to fill with Will Campbell leaving, so that's pretty tough. But for me, I don't really pay attention to him as much. Clemson, man, they QB like that. Cade Klubnik,
yeah,
I think he could really be like that. He earned it. He helped his team get to the playoff. They thugged it out, even though everybody thought they shouldn't be there. But look, he won a Power 4 conference championship. What you want? What more do you want?
Everybody aims for the stars when they're not in the position to when the eyes ain't on them, they expect the best out of everybody else. It's like when it's like the people who sit and they watch the games, they was never good, but they expect Lamar to go score every time he touches the ball. Like every time he starts to run, they think he should go score a touchdown, or they're like, oh, he should have juked. They don't even got no footwork. Never juked nobody in their life, but they have so much to say. So when it's different when the eyes ain't on you. You like, oh, you should be. You get it.
What?
So you get it.
Yeah, I get it. I don't have the eyes. But I mean, he just does the small things right. They had a chance to beat Texas to
Yeah.
push their way into that semifinal. They gave Texas the scare of a lifetime. So they SEC ready. The roster done got better. They got a couple of receivers. You know, Clemson always got some sleeper receivers.
Clemson's
And
always
they're overdue to send somebody back to the league.
Is Dabo still over there?
Yeah. He's overdue. He need another big time wide receiver QB to go ahead and
Yeah,
rock the
he's one of my
NFL
favorite
draft.
coaches. He's one of my favorite coaches, like of all
Yeah,
time.
he may not be as successful as Nick Saban and them, but
Yeah.
That's a great coach.
Facts.
He gonna have them ready.
Yeah, exactly. That's so when I say I want Garrett to be successful, it's not necessarily me saying like Clemson ain't gonna show up. You know, I think Clemson gonna show up. I just think LSU starting off with a dub in this game may shape almost everything as we move forward in this season. Because, you know, everybody wants to see what Alabama got going on. Everybody want to see what Texas got going on. But they sleeping on LSU, you know. And I think when LSU plays good, college football is always fun.
I can't argue with that one. College football is fun when LSU plays good, but I'm taking Clemson in this match.
All right. Well, we got our first bet. I got 50 push-ups on it.
How many you want?
I got 50 push-ups on it.
50? All
50.
right, 50 on Clemson, 50 on LSU. Let's see how it shake out. Y'all are witnesses.
Got to record it, too.
We're going to have to do it on the line.
All right. I'm with it.
You are 50, so you better make sure you keep doing your push-ups every day.
I'm ready. I do this. Look. Yeah. What you got next, dog?
I got Miami versus Notre Dame.
You want me to go first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Notre Dame is a team I don't have to worry about. When they show, like every season, they are consistently good during the regular season. When it comes to the playoffs, that's different. So I don't know. I'm leaning more towards Notre Dame for this because I don't know what Miami is showing up with. Were they the product of a number 1 overall pick and, you know, just a generational talent in some way may consider him? You know, he has a solid arm. You know what I'm saying? He's just really good, right?
Yeah.
Clearly he went number 1. We got to see what else they do. We got to see because they haven't been like a top school like that when they like for a little minute, you know. So it's like we don't know who's showing up. I got to lean towards Notre Dame.
I could have sworn didn't Georgia's quarterback transfer there?
He's trash. Like man, you know, he'd throw 5 picks and go smile on the bench. You should stay there. Like you should stay there.
Nah.
Bruh.
But I mean, he's gonna have protection. Miami's O-line is.
That don't make his decision making better. He gonna have to.
But it gives him time to make mistakes. That's time to make it right. He can double read it rather than having to be forced to throw it off the first read.
And I'm joking. I'm making jokes about him going and smiling on the bench, but that's signs of perseverance. You know what I'm saying? He has a strong character. I don't know how well he gonna play
because change his character.
You know, Like, like Jameis love football though. Bro makes us question if he loves football. That's the thing. I can't even remember his name right now. What's his name? Beck.
Yeah, Carson Beck.
Yeah, I thought so. Carson Beck. Yeah, see, I don't know. Like Jameis Winston, we will always remember Jameis. But he loves football, bro. Like no matter what, he makes sure he's around the game. Carson Beck has made me question if he loves the sport that much. I don't know. I don't know how well of a leader he is either for a team that's coming in as Miami.
True. Because as we know, that boy Cam Ward, if he's anything, he's a leader.
Exactly.
So filling that gap, filling that void is gonna be tough. We got another agreement here.
Yeah.
I'm going Notre Dame too.
All right.
Because Notre Dame, like you said, they consistent. That head coach got something to prove. That running back room, he's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Boy is like that. After seeing him go 90 yards in the playoff, oh my goodness.
Oh, he's still there. He's cold. Yeah, he's cold.
I ain't got no faith in their quarterback.
I think he gonna be better, man. He gonna be
I ain't got no faith in that, man. I'm not a Notre Dame fan, so I ain't got no reason to have faith.
Yeah. I get you.
Good that old line, them some hounds up front.
Uh-huh.
They O line is legit. You got a couple of first round draft picks that might come off that O line. So you got a first round draft pick from running back as long as he has a good year.
Yeah.
Stays healthy.
With the fact that the league is transitioning to every sport is transitioning to a more balanced base, and that's something that I appreciate. So with the league allowing running backs to actually be running backs again, for an offensive line to have a solid, be a part of the top at least 5 when it comes to rushing yards, that's gonna that's gonna definitely be helpful for their draft stock and help their running back. You know what I'm saying? Help their running back get solid looks. Hopefully the quarterback can show up, bro. Hopefully he can show up.
He's gonna be the X factor on to get him over the hump. So as long as he's an elite game manager, they'll be all right.
No disrespect, because this guy's a Super Bowl champion, but he got to be Trent Dilfer. Be good enough, my boy.
Go ahead and go get a natty.
Yeah, be good enough, my boy. That might change everything for you.
Okay. The last little matchup I got for you, right?
Yeah.
UNC versus TCU. Bill Belichick. What you think? Because I know what I'm thinking. Bill is Bill. He gonna have them boys ready for week 1. They got TCU.
Who you think I picked?
UNC.
So far, we disagreed on one tonight. That's solid. That's solid, man. I'm going with UNC for the same reasons that you just stated. Honestly, I don't think there's anything else making me pick them besides UNC always played hard before Bill Belichick got there. Like no matter what, UNC would play hard. They weren't necessarily the most respected college football team, but every time I seen them play, they play with effort, and that's one thing Bill thrives with. He just needs you to show up and want to play.
All he needs is a couple Sam Howells, Drake Mays.
Mm-hmm.
You might have him in the national championship conversation.
Yeah. Quarterback probably gonna catch a pass.
But he gonna have him ready.
Now he's gonna be able to draw up some crazy shit and get away with it.
Oh yeah. Because everybody on the college football roster is an athlete. You're not really is restricted position wise. Because in order to get to college, you got to be an elite athlete.
Mm-hmm.
You may not have the skills to get to the NFL because that's skill and mental, and precision. But sure as heck is an athlete. You can run him. So I don't know what he got in store. But I know I'm UNC It's on my radar. I can't wait to see what Bill Belichick gonna do, especially with NIL.
Yeah.
And give him a couple years. He gonna be a real GM out there.
Thanks.
Bring back GM Bill.
Bring back GM Bill. Yeah. All right. Well, shoot. Since we agreed on, we got at least got one bet in. That's solid. That's solid. We got one bet in. I do have some more questions for you. I do have the quiz questions again.
My goodness.
These are rather interest. These have rather interesting answers. All right. Now, I said, prior to Christian McCaffrey getting drafted, how many other Colorado natives were drafted in the first round?
4.
One more. You got another guess.
It wasn't 4?
Mm-hmm. Prior to Christian McCaffrey. I don't know if I said that right.
You gotta go way back. You gotta go way back.
Let's see what you got.
9.
Whew, you are very optimistic. No, 2. Look, now, first name might catch you off guard because it caught me off guard. Alex Smith.
No,
Alex
that doesn't
Smith
get
from Colorado? I didn't know that. I didn't know he was from Colorado.
Because what high school did he go to? Did it tell you?
I don't know. I didn't even look that far into it. I thought he was a California boy. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't think bro was from Colorado. But
let's find out.
The second one, he was born in Denver too. Like, he was born in Denver, bro.
Are we counting born in Denver or actually lived here?
Well, just Colorado natives. Like that's where you from. That make you a native.
Nah, this gotta be a different Alex Smith.
No.
Yeah.
Alex Smith, born in Denver, Colorado, selected first overall in 2005 NFL draft by the San Francisco 49ers.
This says Alex Smith was born in Bremerton, Washington.
He was born in Washington. Really? I don't know that.
Wait, you said he got drafted when?
2005.
What pick?
It was the first round. First overall. So it said first.
This is some conflicting information.
Yeah, I don't know.
Who else was it? Who was the other one?
The other one was Andre Carter.
Oh, I should have guessed that.
Wait. Yeah, it was a tight end. It was the tight end, Alex Smith. I see. Well, there was a different Alex Smith, a tight end who was born in Denver. Okay.
That makes sense.
That makes sense. Cool, because I'm like, Alex Smith? Like, the quarterback? No one talked about that? Like, I was in Denver my whole life. Nobody talked about that. That's crazy. But the second guy is Andre Carter. Andre Carter was a defensive end. He played for San Francisco as well. Yep. But he also played for the Washington Redskins for a few years and a couple other teams.
I know that one.
Yeah. Okay. Now, who scored the first documented touchdown in the NFL?
Look, you out of my depth. I don't know that.
Yeah. See, I only did these so I can educate other people as well. This is some random fact you can go tell somebody. Go bet somebody on something like this. Okay. So the first official touchdown that was in the league was Lou Partlow. He scored the first official touchdown. This was the Dayton Triangles versus the Columbus Panhandles. on October 3rd, 1920. All right. And then you got Arnie Pudge Wyman. He not only he not only scored a touchdown before they changed it to the NFL, like where that was the name. He had also scored when it was the American Football League.
You mean the NFL AFL merger?
Yeah, but it was like because when they first merged, they weren't like all
No.
like they weren't called the NFL still. It was still like AF. It was like a P in there somewhere. I can't remember exactly, but he also scored in the first game after they changed it to the NFL. He scored on a blocked punt return and a kickoff return, and later threw the league's first touchdown pass on October 10th,
Bro
1920.
was like,
He was
like
pretty
that.
cold. I gotta do some research on Wyman, on Arnie Wyman.
Like he was like that.
Yeah, it was all over the field.
All right. I got a little question for you. This
All right, what's up? What we got?
Name me 2 players that played in the NFL from Denver South High School.
From Denver South. Philip Lindsay and Calais Campbell. Yeah.
A lot of people be forgetting Calais Campbell from that 303.
Yeah.
I thought you was gonna do the regular one, Lindell White.
See, I was going to, but I don't associate him with South. When I think about Lindell, I think about
USC.
I think about Little League. When I think about Lindell, we played for the same football team. I think
Which
about
was?
I think about the Pirates. I think about the Park Hill Pirates every time. I think about
Okay.
Lindell. Yeah, shout out, bro. Shout out to Herman. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Lil Herm. You know what I mean? That's his uncle, his cousin. Those are the ones that they were some of the coaches that really believed in me at a young age, and I helped him reach where he got eventually. So
Hey.
yeah.
But
right.
So you gotta wrap it up, dog.
Yeah, I already know. This was a great stream. This was a great. Shout out to AJ73. Shout out to everybody that's gonna watch this video and maybe even tapped into the live. We appreciate y'all. This News Alert podcast. Hopefully you left with some good information. We will be posting clips on TikTok and Instagram. Yeah.
Go watch the IFL National Championship.
Facts, August 23rd. Oh, wait, before we get out of here, shout out to Cherry Creek. Shout out to Cherry Creek, being the #1 school. And when it comes to athletics, as they said,
Max Preps Cup.
Yeah. Shout out to them.
9 state champions.
Hey, Colorado on the rise. Shout out to the boys. Shout out to Christian McCaffrey and them for actually bringing some buzz to where we from, you know what I'm saying, and showing that we ain't out there just playing around. We actually got talent, coming from
Box State.
Yeah, shout out to that, man. We appreciative again. Thank you to everybody and good night.